Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you'll make your way in, we're going to get started with the graduation. Come on in. Make your way in and take a seat, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in, make your way in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul C. Baer, the president of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and welcome this morning to the June 2016 Worldwide College of Auctioneering class graduation. It is Sunday, June 19th, 2016. You know what I'm going to say? It's the only June 19, 2016 any of us are ever going to have. And so we're going to make it the very best that we possibly can. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start by asking all of the fathers to please stand up. And we want to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day on behalf of Worldwide and everyone. How about a round of applause for all of our fathers? Well, ladies and gentlemen, 65 men and women came to Worldwide College of Auctioneering a week ago yesterday. They came from 23 states and 2 provinces of Canada, Tennessee, Oregon, Iowa, Minnesota, Kentucky, Illinois, Washington, Missouri, Oklahoma, Michigan, Wisconsin, Maryland, Illinois, Colorado, New York, Nebraska, South Dakota, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Kansas, Arizona, California, and Texas. They also came from Ontario and British Columbia, and are good neighbors to the north. They've had over 80 hours of training in auctions and real estate, fundraising, online, general business planning, social media, technology, consignment, auction law, voice and oratory, livestock auctions, auto auctions, antiques, and especially bid calling. Over 50% of our school is devoted to bid calling, devoted to the signature of the auctioneer, the bid call of the auctioneer. One of the things that we did each and every morning, ladies and gentlemen, each and every afternoon, we did what we call the daily dozen drills. And there's one particular drill there that everyone is very happy with, and that's called a drill called Betty Botter. So I'd like to ask the class if they'll stand up, and let's do a couple of last Betty Botters. How's that sound? On Betty Botter, but she said butter bitter, if I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. Bought a bit of batter, butter, and a better batter, made her batter, so there's batter, Betty Botter, butter. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. And Betty Botter, but she said butter bitter, if I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of batter, put it in a better batter, made her batter, so there's batter, Betty Botter, butter. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 70, 60, 40, 30, 20, 10. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking about coming to auction school, you're going to get plenty of Betty Botters, aren't they, folks, right there, class? We're going to be live streaming all over this country, all over Canada, and around the world this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And that is on worldwidecollegeofauctioneering.com, live streaming. And you're welcome to tell your folks back home via cell phone or whatever. They're ready to listen. They're welcome to listen in. I always say for the student auction or the class auction, and also the graduation, grab a 6-pack of Pepsi and a tub of popcorn, or this morning a cup of coffee and a roll, and listen in. Folks, we had a lot of training here this week. We had an excellent class. I've got to say that, an excellent class. This class was close to each other. They supported each other. They helped each other. And many times it's not easy coming to auctioneering school. I've always said so often that auctioneering is not for sissies, and it's not. It's a lot of hard work when you go to auctioneer school. It's a lot of hard work when you get out. The thing that we fear most in life is death. The second thing we fear most in life is public speaking. And I can remember when I said at orientation that we're number one, we're going to work hard, aren't we? You think, class, do we work hard?
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have fun. Did you have fun?
Yes, sir.
Do I know about all the fun that you had, or is there some parts missing? And I can remember the very first day I said, by the time the class auction happens on Friday night, you're going to want to get up in front of the mic on the microphone and sell. And I can remember some of the looks in the folks' eyes, and you know, the eyes are the windows to our souls. And some of them looked at me like, he'd make that statement, he'd lie about other things. So anyway, but it happened that way, through hard work, effort, dedication, on behalf of the class, on behalf of the instructors. Some of the instructors that were here this week, we had an array of international and world champion auctioneers. International champion auctioneer Jill Marie Wiles was here, world champion Matt Lowry, world champion auto auctioneer Michael Riggins, reserve world champion auto auction Heath Sprackman, international champion auctioneer and Hall of Fame member of the National Auctioneers Association Marv Alexander was here and helped us out this week with being here. Butch Booker, international champion auctioneer. Kevin Borger, international champion auctioneer. Keith Sadoff, reserve world champion. John Nichols, a reserve world champion auctioneer. Charles Nichols, a reserve world champion auctioneer. And Robert Mayo was a Kansas state champion auctioneer, was here. Liddy Mullins came to visit, and he's a Kansas champion auctioneer. Tricia Brower is a champion auctioneer, one of our very best instructors. Jack Hines was here, 50 years next year. Jack Hines celebrates 50 years of helping us here at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. And that's quite a feat, ladies and gentlemen, because he claims he's only 57 years old. So that's Bruce Helgeson, Deb Hill, Jerry Stanbaugh, Daryl Cannon, Sarah Brewers, our social media instructor. She's right over here, and Sarah does a great job. And so anyway, I can't pronounce Twitter and Tweeter and all that stuff, but Sarah does, and she knows. Angela Lopez, our bilingual auctioneering instructor. Doug Murfeld was here, and of course Wayne Pauls was here too. You know, if you look over here on our Hall of Fame, Hall of Champions, we're real proud of the folks that are over there that have distinguished themselves in the world of auctioneering, the graduates associated with Worldwide in some way. That was not our purpose here this week. Our purpose was to do the very best job that we can do to train the very best successful auctioneers to go out in their churches and their communities and their schools and their families to do the best job they can. Later on, if they decide to get in a contest, they want to run for auctioneering office or whatever, we're very happy about that. But that wasn't the purpose of this week. And I can tell you, each and every one of the class members has all the ingredients to be a successful auctioneer. I would like you just to look back on the back wall for just a minute, qualities of a successful auctioneer. And there's a lot of qualities of a successful auctioneer. Integrity is the first one. Every successful auctioneer has that quality of integrity, and certainly all the rest of those qualities too. And sometimes the folks that come to auctioneer school, they don't realize that they have those qualities until they're pointed out or they're told about them. And I can tell you, each and every one of the people that were in this class, that's an example of those qualities, and I commend you for that. Worldwide was founded in 1933 by Joe Reich and his wife Verla, and since that time, trained over 40,000 auctioneers in its 80-year history. We're really happy about that. It's a fun place to be, folks. It's a good place to be. It's a safe place to be. Auctioneers come and they come back, and we have a lifetime tuition, meaning that if you graduate from Worldwide College of Auctioneering, you're always welcome in our doors. You can come back absolutely tuition free anytime. And that happened many times this week. People would come back to brush up, they'd come back to interact, and so on. And it's a meeting spot for the class, meeting spot for instructors, meeting spot for Vicki and I, meeting spot just for a whole bunch of people that want to stop by and can get refreshed in the auction profession, and that's certainly true. And last, I would like to say, I've said this many times this week, and I'd like to say it one last time. Class, you're going to be joining a new family. If I get this paper step there. You're going to be joining a new family, and that's the family of auctioneers. And you're welcome in our family. You're welcome all the time. You're always welcome back at Worldwide. See, the doors, the double doors are open for a reason, for the visual that we want you to know that you're welcome here. You're never going to be turned away. You're never going to be turned down. Come back and visit us anytime. We like you, and we want you to come back and see us. There's 4 words that I think about when I see a class graduating. One is fear. That's the unpleasant, strong emotion, anxious, dread, concern, fright, alarm, panic, trepidation. Anybody have that feeling, especially the first day you came? Every hand is up. I even had that, especially. Anyway, fear is quite an emotion, and it freezes a lot of people, and also it concerns a lot of people. And fear stops a lot of people from realizing their potential. But listen to this. All of the folks that came here overcome whatever fear they had. And the other part of that is this. After you overcome fear, you get courage. And by definition, courage is the ability to conquer fear. Most people I ask, I said, are you courageous? Do you have courage? Almost universally they say, no, I'm not a courageous person, or I don't have courage. But when I tell them that it's the ability to conquer fear, they say, yeah, I do have that. Reward, something given for attainment or achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning you're going to be getting a diploma from the Worldwide College of Auctioneering. You can't buy it. You can't talk us out of it. You can't, you've got to earn it. Some of you folks know I'm a United States Marine. I've earned the title of United States Marine. I've got all the requirements that I had to in 1969 earn that title, and I'll be a United States Marine the rest of my life. You folks will always be a graduate of Worldwide College of Auctioneering because you earned it. The diploma that you're getting this morning is not a gift. You earned it. And as you well know, we start on time, we work hard, and you've got to meet the requirements in order to get it. You're going to get a pin. It's a Worldwide College of Auctioneering pin. And that pin, you can wear it with pride. The only folks that we can that wear this are graduates or instructors at Worldwide College of Auctioneering. And Vicki gets calls all the time, probably 5 or 6 a month, from folks that want to meet license requirements. And they say, we're going to send you the tuition, send us a diploma. I've been an auctioneer for 20 years or whatever, and I need one of these, and she doesn't do it. My feeling is, and her feeling is, that we can't preach integrity and do something else, and so she does it. And I really commend her for that. The reward that you're going to get this morning is that. Integrity, you all have that, and satisfaction. Have the satisfaction, ladies and gentlemen, that you've done a wonderful job. And it's been a fun week. It's been an excellent week for me, and I hate to see it go, to be honest with you. I like each and every one of you. I enjoyed the interaction with each and every one of you, so thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like now to ask the Vice President of Worldwide College of Auctioneering and the person that runs this place to come on up for a few words. Now, how about a round of applause for Vice President Vicki Ginger.
Thank you, Paul. I just want to thank the whole group for being an awesome group to work with this week. I want to commend the young people. They came in here serious to learn. And I want to thank Summer Clemmer, the mother of Cody Manspile. She was the monitor for the young people, and she had no problems this term. I'm just so proud of all of you. And I know I speak for Dawn as well, but we're just so proud of you and all your accomplishments, and very happy and feel so proud, and we are grateful for everything. We get to work with some of the best people in the industry, from my partner, Paul Seabear, to some of the instructors, Jimmy Landis. I've gotten to know Jimmy. Just great, great people, and all the 65 new students that we've met this week. We want to wish you safe travels home. We're always there for you, and please feel free to give us a call if you need anything. And welcome to the auction family. Thank you.
On this day, we always give Vicki 2 toothpicks because to keep her eyes open, because she literally, ladies and gentlemen, this week Vicki puts in sometimes 100 to 125 hours of work, not just being up, but work. The next auctioneer I'd like to ask to come up is Angelo Lopez. He heads our bilingual auctioneering program, and he's a great guy. He always wins the best dressed award for the instructors, and you might not recognize him, ladies and gentlemen, you folks that know Angelo, because he's grown a stash since the last time he was here.
Well, I moved to Florida. Florida, they have stashes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for this opportunity. First of all, I want to share with you something. God has given every single one of us a talent, many talents for many of you. Do not be afraid to share whatever little talent, as insignificant you may think that your talent may be. Share with others, help others in this industry. You know, when I started teaching the bilingual course, I had lots of people tell me, either you're the most sure man in the world, or you're very ignorant. Why would you want to train people to do what you're doing? To be a bilingual individual, to deal with people in another language when you could have the market to yourself. And I never looked at it that way. Never. You know, I looked at it as, God gave me a little light to shine. Little light, and I'm going to let it shine. And it's been great. And I would suggest every single one of you, let your light shine, okay? No matter where you go. God bless you and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask international champion auctioneer to come up here, Jill Marie Wiles. Come on up here. Here she comes. Class, what do you think of instructor Jill Marie Wiles? No one's dragging dead bodies this morning, are they?
Well, good morning, graduates and family members. What an exciting time to be here on Sunday. Just think about a week ago what that Saturday morning felt like to what it feels like now. And I just encourage each and every one of you to take these new gifts that you've been given through the Worldwide College of Auctioneering out into the profession and leave it better than what you found it. We've had some wonderful examples here, not only in Paul and Vicki and your fellow instructors, but also the students that you went through this term with. And as Paul and Vicki have said many times throughout the week, you are always welcome at Worldwide, and welcome to the Worldwide family.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's an auctioneer, hails from Washington. He's an international champion auctioneer. He sells bull sales all over the country. His name is Butch Booker, and he's just one of the very best auctioneers in the world. Butch, would you come up for just a couple of minutes of remarks? Thanks for being here this week.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. As Paul told you earlier, there's the fear and then the courage to overcome it. When he told me I had to speak, it was immediate fear. But hopefully I'll be able to overcome that. It's sure been a privilege for me to be involved here. It's my first time at Worldwide, and what a class operation, no doubt. When you chose a place to come and further yourself in this profession, you picked the right place, no doubt about it. When you get home, you're going to be faced with some new challenges, and that's become more involved in this business and to get some business. And I'm going to encourage you just to go each day and go see the folks, whether it's a banker or an accountant or an attorney or other auctioneers, and you're going to hear no a lot. Don't be fearful of hearing no. If you're not hearing no, you're not asking enough people, because you're going to eventually hear yes, and that's going to be the freeway to your success. So hear no. If you're not hearing no, Pat Goggins was a famous auctioneer and a well-known auctioneer, passed earlier this year, and he taught me that if I was selling advertising for him, and he taught me to hear no. But he also told me to think big, and think big. You know, tomorrow there could be, who knows, there could be a huge commission in your future based upon asking the right people. So do the best you can as you go forward. Treat people like you'd like to be treated. Work hard. If you help enough other people, as Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll eventually get what you want. So remember this, every day is a great day, just some are better than others.
The last auctioneer I'm going to ask to make a couple of remarks is my good old friend from down in Martin, Tennessee, Marv Alexander. Would you come up? Marv and I became friends competing against each other many years ago, and there's nobody, I can tell you, with the exception of my business partner Vicki, there's nobody in the room that I think more than Marv Alexander, my friend.
Thank you. I consider that an honor. I'll say that. And it's been really great to be back out here and to be amongst all of y'all this week. Was just like some of you today. When I came out here in August of 1961, I was 17 years old, like I heard some of you say. But they stayed on me all the time I was in school. Either I wasn't talking loud enough, I wasn't clear enough, or fast enough. But well, they had a lot good to work with, because I was Mr. Reeves High in 1961. That's the last time they had a graduating class there, and that was a tough deal, because there was 13 of us graduated that year. And that was a big class for Reeves. So, but I've enjoyed being around some of the greatest auctioneers in the world. I've seen the best, and you're going to find one thing that I've noticed in this, in the auctioneering. You can be the greatest bid caller, and if you don't learn how to look people in the eye and get the money, you'll just survive. You can be one of the slowest bid callers, and if you still look those people in the eye, you can get the money and make a ton of money. So it's all up to your ability. I think every one of you have that. A lot of professionalism in here, and I've certainly enjoyed having the opportunity to be with you today.
Last, ladies and gentlemen, is a pastor from down in Hutchinson, Kansas, and he and his daughter are here today, or maybe his wife. He's an international champion auctioneer. Kevin Borger graced us this week. And may I say, folks, Kevin, we inducted Kevin, and we're very proud of him. He's graduate, came to school when he was 13 years old, and he mowed lawns to get enough money to come to auctioneer school, and we inducted him into our Hall of Fame the other night. We're very, very proud of you, Kevin. And not only professionally, but personally. You know, I know you're a pastor down there, and you help a lot of people in a lot of ways.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you so much for the opportunity to be here 35 years ago. I've been on a journey, but 35 years ago, had the opportunity to attend Worldwide College of Auctioneering. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to go out and see the original location where I attended and talk about surreal. The opportunity to stand here and be with you today is such an absolute honor. And what I will say is, you may be thinking, when am I an auctioneer? Okay, exactly when do I become an auctioneer? And I'll tell you, the defining moment for me was when I had the opportunity several years ago to be to do an auction in Minnesota, northern Minnesota. And they asked, so how do we know you're an auctioneer? I had to call the local municipal area and see about the licensure. And they said, well, how in the world do we know you're an auctioneer? Why would you come into our area? And I said, well, I can send you a copy of my diploma from Worldwide College of Auctioneering. No questions asked. They said, absolutely, that'll count. You can come and do an auction in our county. So let me tell you this, in just a few minutes, when you receive your diploma, you're going to walk across here. You'll have the rights and responsibilities as well to be an auctioneer. So today, you can consider yourself an auctioneer. So ladies and gentlemen, should we get on with the graduation?
Now, all week, folks, we have gone from the last person to the alphabet A to Z. And this morning, we are going to go from Z to A. Okay. If I can figure this out. Ladies and gentlemen, a big, tall, good-looking fella right here. His name is Rhett Wilson. Come on down here. Ladies and gentlemen, this auctioneer is from the great state of Texas, and class, he's added a lot to us this week, hasn't he? He's a regular good guy. Rhett, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
You know, it's not normal I get to go first in anything that has to do with the alphabet, so I'm pretty excited about that to begin with. But this has been a really amazing week. You know, I never thought I'd make friends like this here, and to be able to make contacts all over the country. I mean, all over the country, and even in Canada. I never thought I'd know anybody in Canada, coming from Texas. I mean, that's a long way. It is a long way just across Texas. You got that right too. But you know, I really hope that everybody stays in contact with us in our class, because I'd really hate to lose some of these friendships that we made here. And I don't know if anybody ever makes their way down in Texas or not, but if you do, give me a holler, because it's in that little book we got yesterday, and we'll make something happen out of it. Appreciate it, and y'all have a good one.
Good job, man. Would anyone like to see me lift Red off the ground? Ladies and gentlemen, the next auctioneer is Byron Wirtz. Come on down here. We call him Professor Wirtz. He didn't let us know until the end of the class that he was a college professor and an academic and an intellectual. Byron, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And may I say also, and the class can attest to this, Byron worked hard all week, and it didn't come easy, but he nailed it on Friday night, didn't he? He nailed it.
Thanks, Paul. Paul really runs a classy operation. I was impressed by the work ethic, number one, and the positivity. Paul absolutely demanded, even if you screwed up and did a bad job, they'd say, good job, and keep going. The instructors and the curriculum were outstanding. I'm sure everybody can attest to that. Can we have a round of applause for the instructors and for the curriculum? I've seen a lot of curriculum that you wouldn't want to spend a lot of time looking at, but they really fill all the holes that we need to know as auctioneers. I'd like to leave you with 3 short suggestions. Attitude will determine your altitude. What that means is you have to decide how far you want to go. Secondly, it's not where you start, it's where you finish that counts. And I don't know where I'm going to start. I might have to knock on a lot of doors before I find somebody to say yes, but you can be assured I'll do that. And finally, as my 100-year-old uncle said just before he passed, never, ever give up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vicki will be presenting you the pin, and by the time that it's done, she usually knows every single student's blood type, so just be forewarned. Grant Burba, come on down here, Red Oak, Iowa. Hey, you know, this kid has a big heart, and the other night he told me about his heart for person that he knows that had cancer that he felt a kinship to, and also brought an item more than he wanted to spend for the student auction because he wanted to know about that. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, I'm not very good at speaking in front of people. I never know what to say, but I read a quote and it really meant a lot. It's the best and most beautiful things in life cannot be seen or even touched, but are felt by the heart. That was by Helen Keller. And like I say, all these friendships I've made, I said I hope they last. And you guys have no idea how much it meant to me and all the friends I have. So once again, thank you very much and God bless.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask an auctioneer to come up. He's one of the very best auctioneers in the world, and his name is Jim Landis. He's from Pennsylvania, and I'm going to ask Jim to come and sit with us on the panel and congratulate the class. And I'll talk more about this later on, but you talk about a person that loves his daughter on Father's Day. Jim Landis sold a 2-day auction in Portland, Oregon, flew to Phoenix last night, flew to Minneapolis on an overnight, got in Minneapolis at 5 o'clock this morning, got in a car and drove down because his love of his daughter Laura so much he wanted to be at her graduation. That's pretty doggone good, Jim. Thanks for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, top end student, come on down here, please. Bellevue, Iowa. Well, we know, where's your wife at? That pretty lady, would you come on up and be with your husband here? You know, Todd had some trepidation, as we all know, but it didn't take long for him to do an excellent, excellent job. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Yes, sir.
You know, I drive truck for a living. I'm by myself quite a bit. I'm also a volunteer fireman and emergency medical technician. I can run into a burning building when people are running out and it don't bother me. But it took a while for me to get over the fear of being up in front of people. And boy, this school has really helped me with that. And anybody that wants to be an auctioneer, this is the school to come to. Thank you.
Well, I wasn't listening. What was the last part again that you said?
This is the best school to come to.
Travis Van Dyson, come on down here. Wagner, South Dakota, the cattle auctioneer. Travis is the manager of the Yankton, South Dakota sale barn, and I tried to talk him out of his code all week, and he won't allow that. But it was especially good that Travis was here because yesterday was the World Livestock Auctioneer Championship down in Paris, Kentucky. And so this man right here might be the next world champion cattle auctioneer. Travis, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks, Paul. I just want to tell everybody this week, you can't put a price tag on this experience. I mean, it's out of this world. I have new friends, I have new family, it'll go on forever, and I hope that stays that way.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, our third generation auctioneer, Carly Sweeney, come on down here. Carly's family was here the other night, Jeff Sweeney and of course Mom. Carly's sister, Jody Sweeney, is an international auctioneer champion. In addition to that, her brother's state ringman champion. Is anybody listening in back home? They might be a church. They better be a church right there. We had church this morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Pastor Kevin Borger said, you know that the Bible started in Acts. And in the back of the room, Vicki and I were sitting there, and Vicki said, "Did you know that?" And I said, "Yes." And she looked at me and she said, "You know, it's not good to lie in church, Paul." So, Carly, you're a third generation auctioneer. Congratulations, your family's proud of you. They're here the other night cheering you on. Congratulations, Colonel.
Well, I'd like to say I came here very nervous, and not within 10 minutes of the first session I lost that, because everybody here is so great, and I hope to keep these friendships, and I think everybody will be a great experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Stenson Dietz, come on down here, please. Young man, where's Darren at? Oh, right in front of me. Grab Darren's camera. Darren, would you please come on? Ladies and gentlemen, Darren came to Auctioneer School about 2 years ago and went back to California and does a wonderful, wonderful job as a fundraising benefit auctioneer. I think it's especially fun today that Dad and son are here on Father's Day, and Daniel, you're receiving your diploma from Worldwide College of Auctioneering. And what do you think, folks? I think it'd be neat on Father's Day to have Dad, who's an auctioneer, present the diploma to his son for the graduation.
A little heads up would have been nice, Paul. I would have tucked in my shirt because I know that's one of Paul's things. And button my coat. Two strikes. Daniel, what an awesome day this is for you and for Mom and I as well. I'm extremely proud of you. You came up here the other night, sold your items, and you were just, that was awesome. I've had more fun bragging about you over the last 3 days. And I told you last night, but what I didn't say is that we already booked you on a job on September 24th. You're going to do he's going to do a fundraising benefit for a cancer group that remodels rooms for kids that are struggling through cancer. A friend of ours is involved in that, and they asked me to do the job, and I said I have a better person to do the job, and I sent them your video clip, and they said absolutely they want you to do it. So practice up, buddy. Congratulations. Awesome. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. And I never thought I'd come here this week and meet so many different people from all different forms of life. And it's just, I mean, I came out here and I was just amazed by all the different things that people do. And I didn't leave the city very much, and it just shows how great everyone here is. And I've met a blooming family of people. And it's great, and I can't wait to keep up the friendships and learn everyone else does with their college of auctioneering diplomas and see when everyone books their first jobs. And I'm excited to hear what everyone else does too. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Spoiler from Omaha, Nebraska. Mark is with the Taylor and Martin Truck Auctioneers. And the head auctioneer, Kim Peterson, with Taylor and Martin, was here supporting you through the week, and we like that a lot. And please say hello to my Vicky and our friend Tyler Runge, right there. His twin brother Taylor, too. So, Mark, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. Matter of fact, my mom and dad drove in from Omaha this morning. They're right back over here.
Mom and Dad, come on up here. I didn't know that. Look at Mom over there. We're gonna redo this. Come on, Mom and Dad. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Mom and Dad, good to see you.
First off, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, my mentor, Ken Peterson, for making the trip, staying a couple days with me this week. Wow, we sold a lot of pies on Friday night, but Worldwide College is probably the biggest humble pie I've ever had. So, lot learned, lot processed, a lot taken in, a lot of good people. We talked a lot about passion. Passion, in my opinion, is an emotion. Emotions create action. Action creates reaction. So keep that fire, be passionate, and proceed to do your best, because you haven't done your best yet. Jill Marie, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Summerholder, come on down here from the great state of Nebraska. Look at this big, stout, good-looking kid here coming up here with a big smile. How's your week been?
It's been great, Paul.
Well, I want to tell you something. This kid is a reserved young man, but he jumped out of his shell this week, and he's done a wonderful job. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. And thank you to everyone else here. I couldn't think of a better place to come and learn. We've had so many amazing experiences with a lot of great people. And not only have they given us the tools here to become a great auctioneer, but they've also, with that poster back there, given you all the tools you need to succeed in life. And to me, that's really important. And I'd just like to thank everyone. So, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next auctioneer hails from the same town as Vicki Ginder, Washington, Iowa. Riley Cern, come on down here. Well, Mom and Dad, would you come up here and join your son? What do you think, folks? Think we ought to do that?
This is my lovely mother, Michelle Searing, and my lovely dad, Brian Searing.
Hey, Riley, it's Father's Day. That's okay today, right there. Riley, you did a great job. You're a fine young man. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You bet.
You know, just like everybody said, we all came in here on Saturday and sat down, and we really didn't say a word to anybody we were sitting by. Our first breakout session, they said, go talk to 3 people, meet 3 new people. We all went out in the breakout room, and everybody talked to themselves. Nobody talked to anybody. And now we're all sitting here amongst each other, and it feels like we've known everybody our entire lives. We're friends with everybody in here now. And I just want to leave you with a quote that we learned. It was, a lack of passion foreshadows failure. You have to have a passion in anything you do, or you will fail. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lane Swickerup, come on down here. Well, I know some of your family's here, Lane, so would you introduce them and ask them to come up?
It's my grandfather, Gene Swickerup, my grandmother, Linda Kennedy, and my other grandmother, Sandy. I call him Grandma and Grandpa. I don't know.
Grandma's got his phone.
You know, I think Lane is 17 years old, and I think we'd all agree that no one certainly changed more physically this week than you did. And he showed me a lot of stuff, a lot of the right stuff inside by what you were willing to give up. Where's my partner in this? Llewellyn Alexander and I. And you got a big future, kid. You can do anything you want to because you have the internal resolve. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you guys for having such a great experience. I'm usually quite a quiet person. I don't usually talk to too many people in school, but I felt comfortable talking to each and every one of you here today, and even after the second day. Really not sure what else to say, but I had a great time, and I look forward to seeing any of you and all of you in the future.
Good job. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, California television executive Steve Sandoval, come on down here. TV producer. We were asking Steve the other day about the stars that he knows, and he knows a lot of them, and it's fun. Steve, you did a great job. You were always thinking, and you got that good California personality. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, this is just such an honor. You told me a year ago I'd be standing in a room full of guys wearing cowboy hats. They'd just tell you it would never would have happened. This is, like I put on my Facebook, I posted that I'm experiencing a whole new world here, and people are asking, what is it? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to tell them later. But this is a whole new world to me, guys, and it's changed my life. And looking forward to it. We're going to hit the ground running when I get back to California. And I want you to know, I know a lot of people out there, if you ever want to come out and see a TV show, just give me a call. You got my phone number there. You got my email address. I can't get you in everywhere, but I'll get you in somewhere. And if you kids ever want to come and see a Disney Channel show, I spent a lot of years there, so I can get you in to see any Disney Channel show. And I'd be happy to do it because now you guys are part of my family. I'll never forget you. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Bear, for I know you could probably be somewhere making a heck of a lot more money these past 10 days, and I know this is a business, but it's more than a business for you, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Devin Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, Walk On, Iowa. You know, Devin always had in class, I got the biggest kick out of him when he would sell something. He always said, class didn't he? He always had something amusing to say about the item that he was selling, and I got the biggest kick out of that. You hail from Waukon, Iowa, home of Ozzie Quanland, who I bought some cows from years and years ago, and you're going to follow in his footsteps. He's a leader, and so are you. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks, Paul. Well, it's been a lot of fun this week, and we got to learn a lot and meet a bunch of new people. You know, we got to 65 strangers, and now we got 65 family members. So I appreciate all you guys did for us, Paul, all the instructors and everybody, and it's been a good time.
Well done, young man. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, the next auctioneer is an auctioneer that hails from Mesa, Arizona, Janelle Rogers. Come on down here. There she comes on a dead run. And Janelle might tell you this, but I'll say it too. Her husband encouraged her and signed her up for auctioneer school. And I can remember the first day that you were here, you were nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. And then you just settled down and you just focused and you did an excellent, excellent job, Janelle. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. I do feel very honored to be here, and I want to thank my husband for sending me to auctioneering school. Thank you, Kevin. And I hope my children are making you breakfast in bed. I know that it might be possible because Morgan can cook an omelet pretty good, and Kevin knows how to help too. And thank you, Taylor. And I know you'll all be going to church today, and I'll miss you all, but thank you for allowing me to be here. I'll be home at midnight tonight. I'll tuck everybody in, make sure everybody's all right. But I have had an absolutely wonderful time. I've been kind of a mom to some of these young lads, and I have so enjoyed meeting you and seeing the preciousness of how each one of you is growing. And I think for all of us, I needed prayers a lot this week. And so I asked many of you to help me pray. I prayed a lot by myself. I'm still nervous, but you know what? I know that I'll face it. And I know I'm going to get some no's, but I know that I'm going to get some yeses because I've been in sales a long time. And I've gotten a lot of no's, but a lot of yeses. And you gave me so much encouragement this morning. I might be a little bit slow, but I will ask for the money. And they will give it to me because I smile a lot. And so they just do. They just will. So thank you so much. I'm so pleased to be a part of this new family.
Can I tell you something? That guy right there has asked for the money a lot of times in his life and got it, I can tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Ragel from Hutchinson, Kansas. Come on down here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, come on over here, Travis Ragel. I would like to ask someone else from Hutchinson, Kansas to come over here. And he's an international champion auctioneer. And so he's the first international champion auctioneer from Hutchinson, Kansas. And ladies and gentlemen, may I present the second international champion auctioneer from Hutchinson, Kansas.
Travis D. Ragel, I give you now, on behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, I give you this diploma and call you Colonel. You are an auctioneer.
Well, I just first want to say, what a great week, what a great group to surround ourselves by. I always think if you're going to have success in life, you surround yourself by a lot of good people, and that's what we all did this week. And Paul, I know that's what you do with instructors as well. You get the best and the brightest, and not just big callers, but the best people and the best people that can teach us the business of auctioneering. And you surround us with that, and that's gonna get us on our way.
I'm director of a career and technical education academy, and our mission statement is that we want to give students the knowledge, skills, and behaviors to be college and career ready. And I think career ready is what this is all about. And there's folks in here, a lot of folks in here that I know are going to do great things. And I hope you come out of here thinking that yes, you are career ready and that you're going to do great. Thank you, Paul.
Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Canadian auctioneer Armstrong, British Columbia, Brody Raffin, come on down here. Where's he at? Come on up here, kid. Your dad online this morning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a shout out to Don Raffin. And some of you folks that are in the class know this. Don Raffin is Brody's dad. Don and Peter Raffin are in our Worldwide College of Auctioneering Hall of Fame. Brody's dad is a world champion bronc rider years and years ago. So he's a champion auctioneer. He sells a lot of cattle up there in Western Canada. And there's nobody that does a better job up there than Don Raffin. And I want to tell you something, folks. I've got a special kind of feeling for this young man because he reminded me of myself when I came to auction school. You overcome a lot this week, and you did it through hard work, and I think you did a wonderful job. I think you know it on the Friday night auction, and I want to commend you for that. Brody, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, may I say, Don, if you were here, you'd be presenting this. Congratulations, Colonel. Good job, kid.
First thing I want to say is today is also my dad's birthday, so I want to wish my dad a happy birthday. My dad graduated here in June 19, 1974, and now I get to do it June 19, 2016. I just want to thank everybody for all the support. Everybody here has been so nice. It's been great meeting everybody, and thank you.
There you go. Brody is a 5-time champion jiu-jitsu champion, ladies and gentlemen. He's been in the ring and won 5 championships in that. And we've been busy this week, and there's going to be a cage match with Brody and I. We postponed it a couple of times, but immediately after graduation, this kid and I, we're going to go at it, hook and quick. Jared Pringle, come on down here, Kansas auctioneer. You see somebody running out the door, it'll be me, folks. It'll be. Would you ask your family to come up?
Yeah, you guys want to come up here for a second?
You know, sometimes, folks, you have graduation where the people wouldn't come up and they just sit there, so we waited until they come up. Finally, they just come up. Will you introduce your folks, please?
This is Susan Preble, my mom, and Dale Preble, my dad. They're pretty good people. But don't hold me against them. They did their best they could. But.
Well, folks, you did a wonderful job with your son, and he really worked hard. He was one of the best people in class. People made a lot of friends. He worked hard, done a nice job. He's a fine young man. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Good job.
I grew up going to sales and stuff, and when I decided I wanted to be an auctioneer, listening and talking to people, you always heard about Mason City, Iowa, and you can definitely see why now, but they're all a bunch of really good folks here, and they helped out a lot. Only thing I'd change is that CD, you might want to put a warning on that, because if you don't set the cruise control and you get cranking out Betty Botter, you can start speeding. I'd cut a 6-hour trip down by about a half hour coming up here. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Kansas City, Missouri auctioneer Jessica Fluff, come on down here, please.
Mom and Matt, please come up. My mom and
and both surprised me this week separately by showing up at unexpected times. And I'm already a little bit hormonal, so I'll probably cry now. I cried when I got here. I might cry when Paul shakes my hand.
You know, I think we all know that Jessica added a lot to the class. She's a wonderful, wonderful young lady. And your baby is due in December, did you say? Thanksgiving. And may I say, folks, your husband, I've not met you before, Matt. My son's name is Matt. You're going to start in on the most wonderful time of your whole life raising kids. There's nothing that compares to it, does it, parents, mothers and dads? And congratulations to both of you. You got a wonderful personality. You're going to make an excellent auctioneer. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. This week has been incredible. We've had some really great times. Yesterday was terrible. Today is fun. It's been a roller coaster, and that's what they promised us from the beginning. It's really been an honor, though, to learn from the giants in our industry. And as we were told yesterday, I don't think we can appreciate this until later. But it's been a really great experience, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone does in their career.
Andrew Phelps, come on down, ladies and gentlemen, from Maxfield Green, Kansas. Hey, I think we all agree that Andrew always had something amusing to say, and always had that kind of that look on his face like he was really enjoying what was going on. You're a good kid. Keep up the good work. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done.
I've had a lot of fun this week. I've met a lot of great people. I came into this deal knowing a little bit, but I learned just leaps and bounds. I came in wanting to become a professional in this profession, and I believe that they've given me the tools to do so when I get home. So I thank you for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ty Patton from down in Wichita, Kansas. Ty is not only an auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen, an attorney. Works for the McCurdy firm down in Wichita, Kansas, a good auctioneer firm down there. Ty, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You're already a successful attorney. Now you're going to be a successful auctioneer.
Thanks, guys. I am at auction school for one reason. I went to the state convention when I started working in the industry, and I fell in love with the concept of the auction family. It's different. It's a unique industry, and it's different in a good way. And I came up here this week, and I found it's more true than ever. I was shocked at how much I kind of gonna miss you knuckleheads. Even though when I get back to my family, you know, our instructor said this all week, but I'm for you guys too. If there's ever anything I can do, I want to see this whole class succeed, and I'm confident that in a few years I'm gonna be proud to say that I was in class with some World Livestock or some World Auto champion auctioneers. Thank you.
Bryce Opie, come on down here from Elton, Missouri. Bryce's family is on live stream. They're listening in from down in Missouri, and you did a wonderful job. You kind of got a quiet demeanor until it kind of comes out, and then you just hit the ball and now knock the cover off, and I congratulate you. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations.
I'd just like to thank everybody for being kind and being friends, and us all getting along. And this was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so it really meant a lot to me. And I told my parents that I wouldn't talk to them unless they addressed me as Colonel when I get home. So I put this diploma to good use.
Right. be careful because I tell you what, they might write you out of their will or something like that. Tanner Olson, ladies and gentlemen, the best auctioneer. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanner lives on a ranch, their family owns the ranch of 30,000 acres. And they've got about 1,800 mother cows that you're going to go home and you're going to ride through those mother cows, make sure those babies are all good when you get home. Tanner, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well done.
Last few years I've spent pretty much made my living going to state rodeo, and I thought that was a close-knit group of people, and I thought it couldn't be beat, but this past week it showed me that there's ways to be closer than that, and it's just been great, and I don't care if I ever cry another auctioneer chant in my life. This week has been so great for me personally, a lot more than just crying a chant. So, thank you very much. Paul, you've been great. I don't care for you personally, but it's been great.
Well done, kid. I told you that Kevin Borger is a pastor, and I guess he's probably thinking, you reap what you sow, Mr. Bear. Michael McManus, come on down here, Davenport, Iowa. Hey, hasn't Michael added a lot to the class? We just had Tanner up here, and he's familiar with horses, and I am too. You always put colts with an old horse, and not that Michael is old, but anyway, he was rock solid this week, and you were one of our leaders, and it just came naturally to you. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. It's probably the only time you've been called a horse at a graduation in your life, but
I've been called a lot of things involving a horse. I'll keep it brief. I just want to say there's a lot of young kids here that really impressed me with your program. That there's a lot of parents here that send their kids up here. Every kid here was great. They were all behaved and they had a great time, and I really enjoyed spending time with them. I want to apologize in advance to any parents who may have children who came home with some sort of a joke they may have learned from me. I'm sorry for it, okay? But they were going to learn it someday. But thank you very much, and I enjoyed your program. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Minnesota auctioneer Beth or Bethany McLaughlin. Come on down here. And you know what I'm going to ask next. Dad, would you please come up? Jim McLaughlin, ladies and gentlemen, is Bethany's dad. He and his brother Dave are twins, and they're wonderful guys and great auctioneers in Dilworth, Minnesota. And you've got a great dad to be with you here on Father's Day. Before I ask Jim to present, your dad to present this diploma, in fact, let's do it first, and then you can.
Beth, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you.
First off, thank you, Dad. I was very, very blessed. I've been around this auction business since I was born. I had my dad and my uncle. I mean, I had two very, very good, great people to inspire me, for what I want to do. And I came here, wanted to continue family business, but I have a whole sea of people who inspired me more. They made me want to be better. They made me want to be a better support system for everybody. So, thank you, all of my classmates. Really, thank you very, very much.
Well done. Anyway, folks, I've got the best seat in the house, and when Dad presented Beth with her diploma, she looked over at me. The eyes are the windows to her soul. I always look at people's eyes, and I can tell exactly what's in their souls. And she couldn't help it. Her eyes glistened up and presented that. I did first. You bet. Braden McCurdy, ladies and gentlemen, Wichita, Kansas. Come on down here. Braden, of course, is part of the McCurdy family auctioneers in Wichita. Say hello to your dad, Lon, and your mom, and sister Megan, who's an international champion auctioneer. And folks, if you ever get through Wichita, Kansas, I've been an auctioneer 45 years. I have never seen a auction facility, building, office, everything that's nicer than theirs. In fact, I think you even have a Starbucks in there or something, don't you? Braden, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Say hello to your family for me. I think a lot of them.
Thank you, Paul. And yes, I do have my mother and my father are online watching tonight, or watching this morning, and my wonderful wife back home. We'll be home soon. Couple things. So, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to the instructors. You guys are awesome. This is obviously a special moment for us. Growing up in the business, I've had the opportunity to see and do a lot of things, but I have not had that mic time. And so with the benefit of the school here today and the college here today, I will get to have some more mic time, or go have a lot of mic time. So thank you to all of you. The third thing I think I wanted to touch on was about 6-7 years ago, I went through the designation CAI, which is through the National Auctioneers Association. And the National Auctioneers Association has some fantastic designations, but the CAI one is a 3-year program. And while we were back there, you've heard today how much we have had with networking and friendships that have come out of this. But one of the things that was brought to us by our class instructor back then, Paul, David Hudkins was our instructor at that time. And David had come up with a saying, and it just hit me here today, sitting here, that I think this applies for all of us here today. And that was, he would say, was AHA, auctioneers helping auctioneers, AHA. And so let's collectively do that as a group and keep that in your mind as you go out there and continue to network for times to go. So 1, 2, 3, auctioneers helping auctioneers, AHA. Auctioneers helping auctioneers, AHA. Thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Virginia auctioneer Cody Mansball, come on down here. How about Cody, everybody? And you know, I'm not even going to look at this until some other folks come on up.
This is my mother, Summer Clemmer, and my aunt, Misty Flint. They come with me. Mom supports me all the way. I'll tell you, she has listened to a lot of auctioneering back home, and poor YouTube just gets burned up. I don't know how we stay in Wi-Fi business, but so.
And you know, Cody is just a young kid in age, but he's very mature, isn't he, in demeanor and personality. You've done a wonderful job, Mom. And I'm sure that you had something to do with it too. They're a close family. Cody, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And you invited me to come to see your place in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley of Virginia someday. And someday, if I'm out there, I'm going to stop and see you.
That goes for any of you. Y'all come to Virginia, we're going to give you some Southern hospitality. And we have sweet tea, which I'm sorry y'all do not have up here. But I'll tell you like this. I come into this class and Paul said we're going to take you out of your comfort zone. I've sold a lot of cattle, I've sold chickens. You laugh about selling chickens. You come back to Virginia and sell some $1,500 4-H chickens with me. I'll tell you, yesterday we got up to take that oral test, and like I said, I've sold a lot of sales. By the time I could talk, I'd talk to a fence post if they'd talk back to me. And you really did. You took us out of our comfort zone, and I really think that. I don't think we could have got a better auction education anywhere in the continental United States. So thank you, Paul. Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anne-Marie, Annie M. Luthrow, come on down here. didn't Annie add a lot to our class with that smile and personality and always on the deck? Anne Marie, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks for all of your help. I spent a lot, it's more than a week that we were here, FYI. It felt like a month. Y'all are saying a week and it was long. I spent most of the time here making reasons why I shouldn't be here and why I can't do this and why I don't belong here and these aren't my people and I should get out of their way. And every day I realized people were telling me I did belong here and welcomed me and encouraged me, and I thank you. And I do belong here, and I am proud to hold this and to be an alumni of this college. So thank you very much. Thanks.
Anne Marie, can you come back here for just a second? Jacob Lally, Myrtle, South Dakota. Come on down here. Well, this kid here did a wonderful job. You're always thinking. You're always working hard. And on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You did a good job, young man.
Well, thank you, everybody. To be plumb honest, when I came in here this week, I was thinking, you know, my chance fine. I just want to learn the business side of it. And boy, the first time Butch said that maybe I should try something different, I about jumped through my skin. But, I went back to the hotel room and tried it and said, wow, he must know what he's talking about. So you know, the instructors are great, and the classmates, you know, we're all, like everybody says, a tight-knit family, and everybody really offered some great encouragement, and I had a great time, so thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pennsylvania auctioneer Laura Landis, come on down here. Young lady with the $1 million smile, class, wouldn't you agree? And Mom is here, and I'm going to ask Dad to come over here, but before I ask Jim Landis to present this diploma, Laura, I want to say to you, you're smart, you're bright, you've got a great personality, and boy, the world is your oyster if you want to be an auctioneer. The other day, folks, I was giving my presentation and on auto auctions, and Laura looked up, and there was her grandfather, Omar Landis, past president of the National Auto Auction Association. In my last lecture, she looked up, and there her dad Jim was there, and I smoking a cigar at Spanky Astor's birthday party. And I pointed that little red dot to Jim. I said, that's Laura's dad, Jim Landis. And Laura, be nice to him, because that's who you're going to inherit a lot of money from someday, your mom and your dad. And I'm going to, before I'm going to ask your father and mother to come up on each side, and then I'm going to ask Jim Landis to present this. And I said this earlier, but I can't overstate it. Jim Landis is one of the head auctioneers for the largest collector car auction in the world, the Meekum Company. They go all over the country. They're tops. They're just tops. They're on just Google them or go on television. This guy was selling $1 million cars yesterday. He flew from Portland to Phoenix to Minneapolis, got in there on a blower this morning at 5 a.m. on an overnighter, and drove down here because he loves his daughter so much every day, but especially on Father's Day.
When I graduated from auctioneer school, I never thought that I would be able to be where I am now. Your future is there for you to take. When someone offers you a job, take it, even if it's selling chicken. $1,500 chickens, that's right. But when you do start out, you know, you're looking for a yes anywhere, and you'll get your yeses, but you have to ask for them. And when you do get them, You have to continue to take those yeses and work it. You can do it. You can be successful. It starts today. Laura Landis, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Sarah.
Okay, well, first I want to say thank you to my parents. Obviously, thank you to all of the instructors that were here this week, everyone that supported me at home, but thank you to all of the students. You guys have been great. We've really come a long way. And one thing that really sticks out to me, Joe Marie Wiles told me a couple of days ago that fear is the same emotion as excitement, and that's really came wrong true for me. It's really resonated with me. Congratulations, guys.
What do you say? Mom, do you have anything to say? You're the same as in our family. My wife says I do the talking, and Vicky says, especially says it. Brian Kozak, British Columbia, come on down here. Cowboy. Hey, anyway, here's the prototype cowboy, isn't he? Huh? British Columbia cowboy. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Brian. You did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I've been fortunate. I've done a lot of things in my life. I first enrolled in the school. I think Donnie Lapham convinced me to enroll in 1994. And it'll just show you that you're never too late. I made it here finally. And I kind of regretted that not coming sooner. But I did a lot of great things, fun things and cool things. I raised some good kids. And when I get back, I'm going to ask my son to think about coming here. And he's about the size of Brett. I tell people he was born like those Texas Bulldoggers, December 19th, 20th, and 21st. Thank you very much. You guys are super.
Clayton Tech, St. Louis, Kansas. Clayton, come on down here. Young man. Looking pretty dapper this morning with that Western coat. I'll then ask him to come up, if you will, please.
Thanks. Find somebody to hold your cameras like that. Okay, this is my mom, Suzanne. One of my sisters, Kennedy, Dad, Daniel, and Grandma Gloria over here. And we've been here since the auction, just killing time, so.
Hey, folks, you've done a nice job with this young man, and he's worked hard, and he did a nice job. He's a clean-cut young man with a big smile and a good attitude, and he did everything we asked him to this week. Clayton, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Oh, I don't know that I have a whole lot to say more than what the others have said, but I don't know, I've always wanted to be an auctioneer, and I don't know anybody that's an auctioneer personally, I guess, so just searched the internet, finding a place to go, and come across them, and I called and signed up without really thinking much of it, and I don't remember if it was Vicky or Dawn on the phone with me, and I don't know, I told them the check was in the mail, whatever, and they asked if I had any other questions, and I said, well, I don't think so, other than, do you think I can pass? And they said, well, there's 40,000 people been through here, and haven't failed yet, and that was enough for me. I figured I could handle it, so kind of how I ended up here. So a lot of wonderful instructors here, and learned a lot, and I wouldn't recommend, or I would recommend any other place, but I can't speak for any other place, but this one's pretty doggone good, so.
You know, most people say they're not going to recommend it, but they tell other people. They don't tell us, right there. Thanks for your nice comments. That's very nice. Good job. Ben Johnson, the West Auctioneer. Come on down here. I said to Ben, you got the same name as the movie actor that played with John Wayne many times. And you can be just as successful as he will be someday too.
Mom, you want to give the recorder to someone else and come up here, please?
Sometimes when they pass the recorder off, you get a nice picture of the carpet when you... Young man, you got a nice quiet way about you, but when it's time to perform, you do. And on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
A lot of people said what I've already thought about saying, so I wanted to thank everyone that's came here. I appreciate all of you making new friends. When I first came here, I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I wanted to go home right away, actually, but stuck it out, and I'm really glad I did, from the friendships that I made and all the people that I met all over the United States and Canada. Made a bunch of new friends, and that's definitely not going to fade away in my mind anytime soon. So I appreciate everyone, and thank you again.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman hails from Green Top, Missouri. And if there's someplace I would love to be from, is Green Top, Missouri. I love that name. Jeff Jokerson, come on up here. How about it, Mr.? Hey, class, didn't this guy smile and lead us all week and was always there for every one of the class members? You're a natural leader, my friend. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Good job.
Wow, what a week, huh, guys? Holy smokes, I mean, this has been amazing, you know. I'd love to say 100 things, but I kind of scripted it out, and I'll keep it under an hour. So when I timed it, it landed right at 59 minutes, so hang on. No, really, I've been blessed in my professional life to travel all over the United States and meet a lot of different people and be on different committees and boards and so on. And you know, you think you make relationships with people, and they say that, but this is completely different. I mean, we did build a family here. Our family grew, my family grew. From the young individuals that are here to the old professionals in here in the room, you know, you're all amazing, and you will be somebody that I'll remember and take with me for the rest of my life. And it's just been amazing. I want to shout out to my wife and 2 kids, 2 boys, Jennifer, Patrick, and Brandon. Love you both. I'll be home soon. But I want to mirror what Rhett said too about stay in touch. You know, as I said, I've traveled around and I've met a lot of people. You let it slip and it gets away on you, and really we do need to stay in touch because we get so busy, and it's tough to do, but we do get so busy. And on that note, that's where I want to bring in all the instructors and Paul C. and Vicki, and you know, we all live a very busy life, and you know, these individuals here do nothing different than we do. They've taken a huge part out of their life and donated that to us. And for that, I commend all you folks, all the instructors we have. You know, let's give these guys a round of applause. With that, stay in touch. I know all you guys, you've done a great job. Every one of you in here is going to be a very successful auctioneer. And not that you'll ever want to need me nor have me, but if you ever need anything, you have my number in that folder. So please call and stay in touch. I'll help out any way I can. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, new auctioneer Jim Jensen, come on down here. Class, what do you think of Jim Jensen? There you go. Folks, do you think that we ought to give Jim Jensen the best dressed class member? He's looking pretty dapper. Hey folks, Jim Jensen sat in the front row next to Brian, next to Byron, and And anyway, it was really, every time I looked at him, he had a smile on his face. I never remember a time where he wasn't smiling. And I think that must be the way you live your life, Mr. Jensen. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You're a wonderful, wonderful man. Thank you very, very much. And thank you to all my wonderful friends and family that I have here in this room. And I say hello to my wife, Connie. She's a dear, dear person. I love her very much. And you know, I was going to tell her we have 9 grandchildren. But I think all these young people that I fell in love with here, honey, we've probably got about 40 more. So we've got a lot of grandkids. I told her last time I talked to her, I guess the night before, that I said, I'm going to try to find a big Greyhound bus with 3 or 4 of them and bring all these kids home with me because I have truly fallen in love with them. The young men and women here and that I was associated with have just been very special, treated me wonderfully, made me feel great. They kind of open doors. They say, here, Mr. Jensen, let me get this for you. If anybody thinks that this country isn't full of great, great young people, they're dead wrong because, at least in this school, they're very much prevalent here. So I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you. I'm a little bit different stage in my life, obviously, than you are. But I truly believe in lifelong learning, and when I retired from one of the last businesses I got fired from, I decided I wanted to fulfill this dream of becoming an auctioneer. The first auction I went to with my dad, he took me by the hand to a horse auction, and not only fell in love with auctions, I also fell in love with horses, which would plague me for many years to come. But in the businesses I've been in and the experience I've had, I've always told my dear wife Connie, I'd say, I love working at this business, but what I really love is the young people that are in that I'm working with, because they energize me, they make me feel great, they give me just a great feeling to carry on through the day. And I think it's just a real gift to be around people like this. And so I really love every one of you and appreciate you. You'll always be in my heart forever. Before I go, I just want to say, Vicki and Paul and Dawn, this has been a tremendous experience for me. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It will always be in my favorite list of things I've done. And I hope that I'll find a way to apply it, and I know I will, in the different things I do. And also all the things we learned here will just carry on. There's so many things more than just the auctioneer part of the things we've learned, but how we interact with people, how we care about people, and how we are passionate about what we do in life with our families and with our businesses and life in general. So good luck to all of my fellow students and all the families that are here, and congratulations for a wonderful school. Lucas Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas Hunt from Brooklyn, New York, originally from the great state of Iowa.
I like to call my mother Marilyn, my father Thomas.
I can remember when Lucas came in the other day, and he was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I always look at people and I say, now, what's this person going to be like? And you know what, this kid here, Mom and Dad, have such a personality. And my wife loves the cruise, and I love my wife, and so I go with her because my wife's name is Suzanne. And she's the most wonderful woman in the whole world. She's not only my wife, but my best friend, and she loves to cruise. And when I looked at Lucas, I said, there's a prototype for a ship, for a cruise ship auctioneer. So I called my friend John Block, who's the head auctioneer for Park West out in California, and kid, someday you're going to be doing that. He grew up on a pig farm in Iowa and went to the Hamptons in New York, so he's done a lot of stuff. Lucas, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you so much, Paul. Happy Father's Day, Dad and Mom. I want to thank my mentor, Bruce Doms. He doesn't auctioneer anymore. He's back home in Dixon, Iowa, but he inspired me to do this. He graduated from here in 1973, 2 years after you. I believe you when you tell me I'm going to auctioneer on cruise ships. I'm going to do it, and I know I'm going to do it because you say it, and you don't say things you don't mean that don't happen. I want to, yeah. And that's a rare quality in a human being. I want to just say thank you for everything that you give to to us and to the world. When I first came here, I thought, Worldwide College of Auctioneering. What does that mean? It's generic. I don't get it. Why isn't it Mason City or something? But now I understand why. It's because the lessons we learn and gain here are meant to be applied all around the world in our lives. And I want to say, you're the king of kindness, sir. And you're intelligent, you're diplomatic, and you embody the greatest qualities of a human being. You're very nice, and I just think you inspire the best in all people around you. So thank you very much, Paul. Thank you all, teachers and everything.
Pauline Iowa, Jerry Hatton, come on down here. Where's Jerry at? JW? JW, would you ask your daughter to come up also? Hey class, don't we all think the world of JW Hatton? And of course, the third time I said it, you won the best mustache in class by a bunch, and you're a really, really good guy, and you really did a good job. And this wasn't easy for you. You know, this man here, ladies and gentlemen, has been superintendent of big jobs. They built nuclear plants, electrical plants, and everything. So he's had a big job with a lot of responsibility. But I knew when you came that this was a hill that you were really climbing, and you did. JW, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Tom.
I want to thank you, Paul, personally. Just thank you. Instructors that are here and the ones that are not here today. It was tough for me. I got to do this in a hurry or I'm going to blow up here. Thank all of y'all. And I thank my family here. Your family. And now, thanks to y'all, I've got to get a Facebook. I don't want to make contact with any of you, and y'all know me. To me, a computer is something to shoot at, okay? So, I'll get a Facebook. As soon as I get it, you'll know. Thank y'all.
And just folks that are not from around this area, JW's from Pauline, Iowa now, but his accent is from the great state of
Louisiana.
There you go. He's a Cajun. Brady Haggard, come on down here. Stand the girl. Look at this big stout kid coming up here. Well, anyway, what do you think about Brady, everybody? Pretty good time, I was a Marine in Vietnam, went in the Marines in 1969, and this young man was telling me his dad was over there in 68, grandfather, that's even worse right there for me, in 1968, so right away we had a connection, didn't we? Brady, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Like everybody else, I want to give a big thanks to Paul and Vicki, and I owe Dawn a very big thank you, because when Dawn called me, she had to call me about something, and I was in the back of the sale barn, and it was loud, and I was hot, and it was a warm day, and it just, but she stuck with me and didn't get mad at me, which she probably should have, because I scream in the phone when I can't hear anything, and so thank you, Dawn, and I want to say a big thank you to my family for all the support, and all the opportunities that you've opened up for me. And I want to say a big thank you to my grandpa JR, because he wanted me to come to auctioneer school. He came here years ago, and this was kind of one of the things he wanted me to do. So I want to say thank you for all the support and everything you've done for me, and we made it.
Thank you. You bet. Folks, I also want to thank Dawn as president of the school, and I want to thank Vicki. We work hard and have fun at the three of us, and worldwide. People call in, Dawn answers the phone, or Vicki answers the phone, and you don't get a recorder and you get called a week later or something like that. They have the most personal service, and so many people say, I came to auctioneer school because when I called, somebody answered the phone, and I like that too. Ladies and gentlemen, Dale Goodwin from Ponca City, Oklahoma. Hey, hey, hey. I know there's some family family listening in back home in beautiful Oklahoma. And Dale, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And you're going to win the Best Shirt Award for sure. That's a good-looking shirt. Is that a Robert Graham shirt? There you go.
Thank you, Colonel Bear. You know, back home by trade, I'm an ag teacher and FFA advisor. And I always challenge my students, my officer team, and my challenge myself every day when I go in the classroom is to make an impact on lives and not just an impression. And I've got to say, Paul Bear, Vicki, all the crew, all the instructors aren't here. You guys have definitely had an impact on my life. It's been a life-changing experience, and I'm a better man for it. So, guys, I appreciate you.
Thank you. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, there's folks that came from the East Coast, the West Coast, down in Texas, and way up in British Columbia. And this lady came the shortest distance, but she stayed at the hotel. She's about 10 miles from here in Sheffield, Iowa. Pam Gesper, come on down here, please.
Good morning, everyone. This is my husband, Dick Gesper.
Hey, folks, Pam lives down here in Sheffield, Iowa, about 10 or 15 miles from here, and she is part of the Frank Fox auction team. It's a great and wonderful auction company, and they do a wonderful job. Pam, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. Well, I'll tell you, when I came here, I had a whole different thought process. I was just going to kind of round out the business of auctioneering. But what I found here is that I've learned more at my age, and I'm just a little bit older than most of these people here, you know, not too much older. But to have and just to follow the qualities that are on that sign, to teach that, I wish I'd have been taught when I was as old as some of you. I know a lot of you are just starting out your life, and just to have that, take that with you, because it will take you can just go forever with that. I've learned a lot from that. I've learned a lot from Colonel Paul here, and it's just been wonderful. The instructors, Vicki, Don, everyone has just been wonderful. And I also want to say that to all the parents, your children have been so respectful of all of us. I mean, not just my age, but the other if they're younger or whatever. We have all got a bond here, so you should be proud of these kids, because they've just got a huge future ahead of them. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Flickinger, come on down here from Parker, Colorado. Well, I think that you probably know what's next, isn't it? I'm going to hand this microphone to someone else, and Vice President Vicki Ginder of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, and Adam's mom.
Thank you, Paul. Well, Adam, I want to tell you, first of all, I'm very, very proud of you. You've given me another reason to make me proud. On behalf of Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Adam, I'd like to present you with this diploma. Congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you. First, I want to start off with my students, my fellow students, for tremendous all week, being very supportive and very positive. So I appreciate all you guys and look forward to hearing from you in the future. Secondly, to all the instructors, including Paul, all your amazing tutelage, all your encouragement was very, very important to all of us. And then last, to Paul, my mother Vicki, and Don, you guys run a world-class ship here, so we really appreciate that.
Adam is going to be heading back to Colorado, but before he does, his sister Heidi had a baby boy last Wednesday, and I think you're going to Minnesota to see your new nephew, aren't you, sometime? Good, good, good. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Ferguson, come on down here, Illinois Auctioneer.
Mom, Dad, do you guys want to come on up, please? This is my dad, Mark, my mom, Paula Ferguson.
You know, I get a first impression of everybody in class, and if I could sum this young man up in one word, I think he's a cool kid, isn't he? He's a cool cat. Kyle, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thanks, Paul, and thanks to all the instructors, and thanks to Vicki, and thanks to Dawn. I especially like to thank Dawn because when I was filling out my application to come here, I accidentally forget to put the $250 in, so I got a call, and so I had to send that in. And thanks to my parents because they've supported me through everything I've done, and they were kind of shocked when I got an envelope in the mail from Worldwide, and they were like, "What's this from?" I was like, "Oh, in June I'm going to be gone for 10 days because I'm going to Worldwide." But no, I came here wanting to learn more about the auction industry. I've had the privilege to work for some auctioneers, and I came here wanting to learn more. I'm leaving here learned about the goats out in Virginia, the black-headed buzzards down in Texas, and a little more about everybody from east to west, north to south. And I'd just like to thank everybody for everything they've done for me, and I hope we stay in touch. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next auctioneers, I would like to ask three of them to come up. Ron Farrell, Randy Farrell, Jason Farrell, our good auctioneer friends from the great state of Maryland. Come on down here. Ron and I have known each other for a few years, and when we spoke about coming to auctioneer school, he said, "I'd like my nephews to come too," and I think it's been a pretty rewarding experience for you, Ron. Ron is an employee of NASA, ladies and gentlemen. NASA, I should say. Well, I'm going to present these, all three together, and then you can all speak independently, but if that's okay. Ron, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Randy, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And Jason, our technology guru, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul, and I certainly want to echo all the great accolades and thank yous that everybody's given to the instructors and the staff. Paul, thank you for the example that you lead and everything that you do. And to all the instructors, I really do appreciate it. There was not one time that anybody asked a question that this group and the other instructors that were here, that they didn't open up and share their professionalism, they shared their knowledge, their insight, their suggestions. A special thank you to Butch for all the late nights that you stayed up with us. I mean, there were some nights it was 10:30 and he stayed right there with us and helping us. We said earlier, and the instructor said earlier, that this industry is an industry of service. And there's one group that showed that example. You can learn from anywhere and from anyone at any time. But the hospitality and the service that this facility showed, for the people that cooked the food and cleaned our rooms, what a great example of service that we could all learn by.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank all the instructors, Paul, you, Dawn, Vicki, everybody. It's been a great experience. I've learned more about not auctioneering coming to school than anything. And it's about life. It's about balance and all that good stuff. And I learned some really good auctioneering tips, and I'm going to hold them forever. So thank you guys.
When I first came here, I talked to the microphone and everybody had to go up to the room, and I was out there like this, trying to talk to them here. And now I can actually talk in front of everybody, and I'm comfortable doing it. So I'd like to thank Ronnie for bringing us out here, and the first time on the plane, first time in Iowa, and first time being an auctioneer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, hey, folks, there's some of the class members in the back. Would you mind to come on up and maybe take? We got about 10 left, and I want to make sure that the last 10 get the same treatment as the first 10. So if you don't mind to come on and take a seat, we'll be done in about 10 minutes. I'd greatly appreciate it, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Shay Esser from Bloomington, Wisconsin. Hey, isn't he a great kid? Huh? And he's funny too. Shay, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. This was not easy for you, and you really pulled the wagon this week, and I watched you all week, and every day you made progress, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations. I'm going to do it again. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You get my age, you kind of forget what you said.
I guess first I'd like to thank Paul and Vicki and all the instructors. Paul, I think you're one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my life. I come here the first day and, you know, I really didn't know what I was doing here. You know, I've been a part of the auctioneer industry, but I wasn't quite sure I could ever be the man behind the mic. And after a week with you guys, some great friends and lifelong friendships, I'm pretty sure that I can sit behind the mic and sell a sale now. You know, auctioneer school isn't, you know, it's not just about auctioneering. They teach you a lot about life too. I've learned as much about myself and about others and what's right in life. And I guess I'd just like to thank everybody that's been a part of that. So thank you, Paul.
Jacob DeCorn, come on down here from the great state of Michigan. Where's Jacob at? Really? Hey, young man, you came in here with that smile and that good personality, and you stayed there all week, and good job. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Thank you, Paul. Shouldn't that say Hank? So everybody, I do have something for Paul today. Paul, you talked a lot about in class, after class you're going to have a party and go out and smoke cigars. Here you go, buddy. All right, so.
Hold on just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Swisher Sweet cigar. Now, Jimmy, you remember when you and I were smoking those $50 and $100 cigars at Spank's birthday party? Well, it's regressed to a Swisher Sweet.
Yeah, it's Swisher. That's my brand. Unless it's backwards. Hey, wow, this is really an honor, especially coming to Worldwide here. I know it is absolutely the best. The instructors were the best, and my hat's off to you guys. Thank you so much. And my fellow students, you guys were awesome. I made some lifelong friends here. It was just phenomenal. And my hat's off to you folks too. Thank you so much.
Richard Daring, ladies and gentlemen, from Ontario, our police officer. You know, you folks that are in class, if you're not from out there, and if you just came this morning, Richard was in charge of 1,400 or 1,600 policemen or officers up in Canada. He had a big job. And anyway, I came down here, you added a lot to the class, and you're just a real good guy. He's a family man. He's had some health challenges. And, you know, it's interesting to me because policemen are usually, or law enforcement folks, you know, we all kind of just step back and kind of, you know, it's kind of like a pastor with a collar on. We just want to make sure that, and this guy's got a heart of gold. He's just as good and nice and genuine, and I'm sure you had a tough job in your work, but at Worldwide, you certainly showed a lot, and we appreciate it. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, thank you, Colonel. First and foremost, I want to thank Paul and Vicki and Don for running such a world-class educational facility and providing a world-class educational opportunity. And part of that opportunity is to learn from world leaders in the industry. And what's particularly interesting to me about that is how benevolent these people are, all of the instructors sitting here and the ones that have gone home, and how willing they were to pass on the nuggets that they had to earn through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. But they openly welcomed us and provided all the information that had taken them a long time to learn to help us along their way. You know, with each day, we put a few miles behind us, and when you get my age, you've got a lot of miles behind you. And you can't remember all the miles, but there's a few benchmarks that you remember, like your graduations, prom night, marriage. And interestingly enough, sometimes there's a direct correlation between prom night and marriage. And sometimes it happens fairly quickly. However, having said that, this will be one of the benchmarks and one of the miles in my life that I will remember. From a personal perspective, I can't put a value on the opportunity to meet and rub shoulders with such an eclectic group. I met an auctioneer from the Hamptons. I met a young cowboy from Texas, young cowboys from all over the world, bright young men and women that inspired me. And this has been an opportunity of a lifetime for me. I want to have a shout out to my grandkids. Hey, Poppy's here. Thank you. And anyway, I would highly recommend anybody that I know come here because I don't think you can have a better trip. Thank you very much.
Logan Curtis, Missouri Auctioneering. Logan, comes Logan. I saw Logan in the Quick Trip this morning having breakfast like I did.
Mom and Dad, will you please come up here? Big thanks to them to support me and what I want to do. Happy Father's Day. Couldn't have been here without you.
Well, that's the truth. Mom and Dad, you've done a wonderful job. You've done a great job this week, and congratulations. Logan, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Keep that smile and that good attitude, okay?
Well, you done again. You yanked me right out of the comfort zone. Here I am, nervous like always. But lifelong friend, like everybody else said. Great people in the class. Keep in contact. Great connections. Thank you all.
I'm going to ask a couple of Oklahoma auctioneers to come up together. Quentin and Justin Cabot. Come on down here, two brothers. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, these two brothers came to school and they did a wonderful job. And you know, Justin sang the Auctioneer song the other night. Did a wonderful job on everybody. And you boys represent Oklahoma in a good way. Justin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. You bet. And Quentin, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Well, here we are, folks.
I just wanted to say one thing real quick. A lot of folks here, my fellow students, instructors, they may not know this, but I am pretty much the very definition of an introvert. I don't like loud, obnoxious crowds of people. I don't like being up in public talking. Basically back home, I could count the number of people I could count as friends on one hand. I just don't like talking to folks. And I I just really wanted to let you all know that in a lot of different ways and different things that I've never felt comfortable in some of the things I've done. I've always felt good in business, in the small business me and my brother have started on our own. But you want to know what? Being up here this long week, this has been the first time I've actually felt comfortable in my own skin. It's the first time I've ever felt like I was accepted. First time I ever felt like I've got a chance in doing more, expanding more. I mean, it's not every day that you go from at home, staying at home, doing nothing, waiting for the next job to call in, to having not one, not two, but 3 different people tell you that you've got enough charisma, character, and charm that I should instantly just start in looking for benefit options to start doing. Oh gosh. Thank you all. Thank you all so very, very much. I also wanted to say this. If there was something I wanted to say about Worldwide College of Auctioneering, I could probably say it in about four phrases. They have the integrity to keep you on the right track. They have the dedication to make sure you stay on that right track. They have the patience to see you through to that right track. And the fourth thing I want to say, a very interesting pair of socks every single day.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, you've been a very great man. I mean, truly, you have been. You've been good to everybody, and you've always been true to your word. And I've never liked you, but anyway.
I just interrupt and say I've had 4 wives that said the same thing.
But I kid. When we first got here, Paul looked at every one of us and said, "You're going to be an auctioneer at the end." And it's just kind of sat there and go, "No, that's not going to happen." He also said, the 2 main questions he asked is, "Who's your favorite auctioneer?" And right off the bat, I told him Greg Pickens and Greg Griffith, which is 2 guys out of Oklahoma. I just like to tell every single one of you that's not the case anymore. As the days went by, he kept asking, and I kept saying, well, Greg Griffith and Greg Pickens. Later on, it was Matt Lowry and Michael Riggins. And now I'd like to say, ladies and gentlemen, I have 65 favorite auctioneers. I love every single one of you. You're outstanding. It's just great to be up here, and it's great to have the kind of support you have up here. I'm not going to say who it was, but earlier on the way in here, one of you guys had an auctioneer walk up to me and said, the way you guys have treated me, the way you've been to me, I like to give you this. And he handed me a $100 bill. He said, nobody's treated me the way you guys have, and I just really enjoyed y'all. And I want to tell you guys, whether I just spent an afternoon with you, whether I hugged you coming up before you chanted, whether I gave you a handshake, whether I told you good job, I did that because I truly care for every single one of you, and you guys have helped me tremendously. I told my mom whenever I was younger, she always wanted me to sing. I said, oh no, I never want to do that. There's no way I'll do that. Because of every single one of you, you guys gave me the confidence to come up here and sing the auctioneer song. So I would like to thank every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart.
There you go, they like you. Class party in Oklahoma, hello everybody. Levon Byler, come on down here. Mom, Dad, come up here. Folks, Lavon is part of the wonderful Mennonite community. Mennonite folks are wonderful, wonderful people. They're people of faith. They're people of dedication. They're very family-oriented people. Mom and Dad and I were sitting in the cafeteria the other day, or the lunchroom, and your mom said to me, "We support Lavon 100%. Dad came along and said the same thing. You've got a wonderful pair of parents and family. Lavon, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, young man, congratulations."
I just want to thank everybody here. It's been awesome. I don't know anything that compares to this. It was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. It definitely had its downs, but then it definitely had its ups too, a lot more ups. So I want to thank all the students, and you have my number, you have my contact information. If you all come my way, hit me up.
Well done. Well done, Mom and Dad. Ladies and gentlemen, the next auctioneer is an auctioneer. He's a third-generation auctioneer. His name is Cotton Booker from the great state of Washington. Cotton, would you stand here for just a minute? And anyway, Jim Jensen, would you come up for just a minute? Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the youngest auctioneering class and the oldest auctioneering class. Everybody. There you go. Jim, let me see, Jim Cotton. You know, I know Cotton. I've known Cotton since he was a baby. I've been on airplanes with his dad, going all over this country to different conventions and stuff, and Cotton was literally in baby blankets. And now he's grown up, he's 14 years old. His grandpa was an auctioneer and is in the National Auctioneers Hall of Fame. His dad is one of the leading bull auctioneers in the country, cattle auctioneers in the country. And you know what I'm going to do next, don't you, Butch Booker, on Father's Day?
Cotton, we're proud of you. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. Your grandfather would be extremely proud of you. We all are.
Just a minute. We all need one.
You know, folks, interestingly enough, one time, Vicki and I have owned the auction school for 15 years. And this is our 60th term that we've been part of. And one time, there was a young man that was a little emotional, just for the same reason. His granddad was an auctioneer, his dad was an auctioneer. And he got a little emotional. Someone over here said, have you ever heard real men don't cry? And I said, hold on just for a second. And as the older you get, as we know from years of experience, only real men cry. Isn't that right?
Thank you, Paul. I want to say hello to my grandma if she's online listening. Thanks for being on this morning. I want to say Happy Father's Day to my dad. I got a joke I want to tell. That Mike's been telling all week, and it's no, it's a good one. You can tell it at church. So you want to know how do you sell an owl to a deaf guy? Hey, you want to buy an owl? I also got a quote I'd like to share. I'm going to read it off here. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Like everyone's been saying today, you're going to get told no. But just keep going. Keep going. I'd like to say thank you to all the instructors, Paul and Vicki and Don. And if you ever come up to Washington, let us know. We'll be there.
Hey folks, listen, by way of applause, how many folks here are going to be cheering for Cotton Booker when he goes to Grand Rapids in July to compete for the International Junior Auctioneering Championship? Connor Beaver, come on down here, Illinois auctioneer. He's an intellectual already, ladies and gentlemen, at a young age. How you doing? My wife's from Illinois, you know. So, yeah, she's from Lincoln, Illinois, and we get to Illinois quite often. Connor, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. This young man just has a maturity beyond his years, and you've done a nice job this week.
Thank you, Paul. I'd also like to say thank you to all the instructors and all my classmates. It's crazy to think on the first day, whenever we were getting up there in our first breakout session, I was pretty much just counting by 5s and 10s and trying to avoid chanting. And towards the end of the week, I was fighting to get the mic. So I'd like to say thank you to all the instructors for helping me to gain the confidence in what I've done. Also, on the first day, Paul asked us why we came to Worldwide, and I said the reason why was because it had been recommended to me by several auctioneers in the business, and I don't retract that statement at all, and I'm proud to say I'm a graduate of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Devins, come on down here. Benjamin Devins.
I'd like Mom and Dad and my 3 friends that drove all the way down here from northern Wisconsin this morning to come up here if they would.
Will you introduce him, please?
That is Raymond and Ryland, and we're in the freezing.
What about these 2 good folks right here? Who are they?
This is my mom Amanda and my dad Damon.
Folks, I think what we'd all agree that Ben came in with a lot of talent to start with, didn't he? He had a tremendous chant. He's a wonderful, wonderful young man. Again, he's part of the Mennonite community that have faith and family and friends, and they have their priorities right, and you do too, young man. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel. And may I say something else? Yesterday was the World Livestock Auctioneer Championship. If you work hard, someday you have the talent to be a world champion livestock auctioneer. Thank you, Paul.
Well, folks, we made it. And I know Monday or Tuesday we kind of was starting to wonder, but we did it. So, yeah, I just want to say a big thank you, Paul and Vicki and Dawn, and to all of our instructors, those that ain't here. Yeah, it's been an awesome week. I can't put it into words. It's been awesome. And all the hard work that y'all put into it that we didn't even see, it still just amazes me. It was truly awesome. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you, folks. Good job. Marcus Benoit. Dassel, Minnesota.
You guys want to come up? Yeah.
I want to start. Marcus is a 3rd generation auctioneer, and I certainly know his mom and dad and so on, but I especially knew his grandfather, Bino Benoit. He's a Minnesota past president. He's in the Hall of Fame of Minnesota. He was a wonderful man, and was a good friend of mine for many years at the conventions. You come from good stock, kid. He graduated right here too. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
I know you told us that a lot of auctioneers that have been through here said that they wish they would have came sooner.
Well, I'm sort of glad I waited and came now. I've never graduated, or I'm happy to say I graduated with the best class. I love you all. They say it's not the quantity of friends you have, but the quality. And you guys are all great people, and I hope to work with you all someday. This is my dad, Colonel Tim Benoit, and then my mom, Sandy, and they've been going at this since '72 too. So, been doing this a lot of years, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Thank you guys.
Joe Bear, Elkhart, Iowa. Joe gets the best Beard Award in the class, everybody. Your family's online. Well, family, you've got a great son. On behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations. Joe, same name as me. We got the same name, same last name, just spell it different.
Mine's spelled a lot better, but that's alright. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out today. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Paul, Vicki, and Don. You know, when I first was interested, I called Vicki a few weeks ago, and I talked to her, and I said, you know, I was really interested, and she said, you know, is there anything else I can answer for you? And I said, yeah. I was like, how do you cure nervousness, you know? And she said, you know, we try to knock that out in the first couple of days, and they really accomplished that. So also would like to thank the instructors. You guys were amazing this week, helped me out a lot. And I'd like to thank my parents, my sisters and brother. Tip my hat to you guys, because without you guys, without you guys, the sport wouldn't be in the position that I had. And thank you all the fellow students I had here. You know, made a lot of lifelong friends in this business, and I'm excited to see you guys all the way down the road. So, God bless. Have a safe trip home.
I just like to clarify something. Tim said, what we try to do is knock the nervousness out the first couple of days, not knock the student out, just in case there's any potential folks out there. Cole Anderson, come on down here. Aurora, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Anderson is a big, good-looking, stout kid from Oregon, and he's done a great job this week. And I'd like to ask Jill Marie Wiles to come up, and because Cole practiced with Jill Marie, and well, holy mackerel-andy. Well, introduce these good folks, and then.
Well, right here we have Jill Marie. She gave me some lessons back in January from FFA banquet. She gave me a lot of help. She helped me develop my channel a bit more, and then she also suggested I come to Worldwide. And then I have my little sister Katie here, and this is Carson, and this short person right here is my mom.
Anyway, I'm going to hand the microphone to Jill Marie, an international champion auctioneer from Oregon.
Thank you, Paul. Cole, on behalf of the Worldwide College of Auctioneering, congratulations, Colonel.
Well, I got a diploma. There's a plus side. But I'd just like to thank the instructors, and I'd like to thank for all the help from all the class. I knew that I couldn't be here, especially without my mom and my dad behind me. But I just want to say that if I ever find myself in one of the states, like Missouri, Illinois, or especially Texas, I will definitely put in a phone call, and I will definitely try and figure out what you're doing, and if maybe I can see you. Because you're like my family, and I love you all with all my heart.
What are these girls' names again? Katie, here's a Worldwide Bear for you, and Carson, the Worldwide Bear for you. Thank you. Mom came in last night to Minneapolis and then drove down this morning. Your mom loves you a lot, kid. Yeah, I know she does. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, and before we start, we're going to have someone hold a laptop. My I'm gonna ask my good old buddy Marv Alexander to come up, and there's a young lady named Kendall Alexander from Martin, Tennessee. Come on, Kendall. Marvin and Llewellyn, would you please come over?
Kendall, gives me great pleasure, and you know it, and your dad knows it. He's at home. I tell you what this young girl does. She knows she doesn't want to talk in front of a crowd before she came here, but she is on 2 world champion cheerleading teams. And the last year when they quit that, they sort of broke up the team. She says, "I'm quitting cheerleading." And I said, "Well, why?" She said, "Because I'm going to have a lot of fun my senior year. I'm getting me a car, and I'm going to need a lot of gas. I'm coming down to go to work for you and Minnie, because I need gas money." And we put her to work. She can clerk a whole day's auction on a wireless computer, and it'll balance to the penny. But she's got a lot of fire about her. She don't always show it. She told me down in Gulf Shores back on Memorial Day, or we was down there and they were talking, and she said something, and I said, "Well, Kendall, I'm a lot of fun." She said, "I've got you figured out, Granddaddy. When you're having fun, you're a lot of fun, but when you're not, you're no fun." Said there is no in between. But it gives me great pleasure to give this beautiful young lady, my granddaughter, this diploma, Colonel.
Thank you. And I just want to thank everybody here, because this week has been such a great experience for me, and I've enjoyed getting to know you all, and I wish you all the best.
You know, I've been in the South a lot. These good folks are from Tennessee, and there really is truly meaning to Southern hospitality. These good folks have true Southern hospitality, number one. Number two is Marvin graduated from Worldwide in 1961. He's made us proud. He's in our Hall of Fame, Hall of Champions. He's also in the National Auctioneers Association Hall of Fame, the highest honor that you can get in the auctioneering profession. And I said to Kendall all week, I didn't call her Kendall. What name did I say? Well, because she looks so much like her grandma. And her grandmother doesn't talk very much, but I know she loves you so much, so I'd like to hand her the microphone for a minute.
Well, thank you. Well, she's my first auctioneer that will probably wear this pin. I like a lot of bling. We're very proud of you.
Hey, hold on, Mark. You know, folks, listen, what Llewellyn said, that she likes a lot of bling. She ain't kidding, I can tell you that. We were talking in the cafeteria the other day with Llewellyn, Vicki, and I, and Dawn and stuff. Llewellyn put that ring up there just getting some food, and Vicki and I had to go to the eye doctor because there was light shining against it.
I'd just like to say one other thing I meant to say before to those of you that have just started in the business. Now, a lot of you that's been auctioneering know this, but if you have that passion and that desire, one thing's going to happen and you won't realize it. But I was talking about looking at somebody's eyes when you're in the crowd, and you're going to get that desire to look in their eyes and walk down their spine and know just what they want to give. And then when you start home that night, you're going to say, "Well, I believe they were good for one more bid."
Some things we don't teach here at Worldwide, folks. Look at Jimmy Landis over there laughing. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the graduation, but we have another piece of business to do, and we're going to do this expeditiously, and I'd like to ask Angela Lopez to come up, and we're going to present the bilingual diplomas, and ladies and gentlemen, true to form, we are going to have you out of here by noon, as we promised.
Thank you, Paul. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you that did attend the bilingual course. I know there was times I was pretty rough on you, but we had a lot of fun. And I hope you take it and use it wisely. The diploma says like this: Worldwide College of Auctioneering, Mason City, Iowa, certified bilingual auctioneer, has completed the course of study in bilingual English/Spanish auctioneering, voice and oratory, and hereby granted this diploma certification on the 19th day of June 2016, and it's signed with the gold seal from the president of the college, Mr. Paul C. Bitt. Please, when I call you, just stand. Some of you on the left of me and the other on the right of me. Thank you. Marcus T. Benyu. Michael. Thank you, sir. Con Booker. These are my future competitors. Mr. Booker, thank you, sir. Justin Cabot. They learn how to auction from 0 to 1 million, learn filler words, opening statements. Pues nada, muchas gracias a usted. Adam Flicklinger. Señor Adam. Thank you, Mr. Adam. Adam. Dale Goodwin. Thank you, Dale. Lucas, my homeboy, from Brooklyn. Brian Kozak. Mr. Brian. Anne Marie Luthro. Hey! You're very welcome, Anne Marie. Braden McCoy. Thank you, sir. Michael P. McManus. Thank you so much. De nada, señor. Ty Patton. Mr. Patton, thank you. Jessica Pluff, please. And she's for two. De nada. Janelle Rogers. Yay! Stephen M. Sandoval. Gracias a usted, señor Sandoval. Daniel Stetson Díaz. Daniel. A usted, señor, muchas gracias. Carly Sweeney. The thing is that some of these students told me they learned more with me, Miss Sweeney, than they did in a day and a half. They did 4 years of college. Wow. I said they did party in college. Anyway, we carry on.
Bilingual students, come on over here. Go ahead and fill in here on the bottom. Stand on the middle and stand on the top. Go ahead and be seated, ladies in front. Go ahead and fill in right there. Just stand right there in front. There you go, sit there and go ahead. And we're going to take a photo and then we're going to get underway. 20 seats in front. It's like church. Oh yeah. Where's Angela at? There you go. Good, good, good. Hey, fellas in the back, could you come up down here and fill in right here? That'll be a good one right there. Go ahead, there's some right here and stand right here. Vicki, you ready? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, good.
Sorry, kid.
Okay.
Where are we looking?
Vendido!
Vendido!
That means sold in Spanish. Vendido! Vendido!
Vendido!
please stay.
I need one for the school. Kind of important here. Come on, Dallas, please.
Okay, please stay right there for a minute, and then we'll get that other sign. And then we've got one other picture to take, and we're going to dismiss. Ladies and gentlemen, all the class, would you come up? We're going to get this picture of your donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital. It's going to be, just fill in. Just fill in wherever. Try to move towards each other. Put your behinds as close to the person next to you as you can. And that's okay. Yeah. Everybody just kind of get in there the best you can on the sides and so on. And it'll be a little less formal picture. But for you folks who are here at graduation, the other night at Worldwide College of Auctioneering, each and every student sold a item, their first item for St. Jude Children's Hospital in Memphis. They raised $7,277.50 for St. Jude. There you go, kids. Would you kind of maybe hold that up a little bit? Okay, everybody jump in there the best you can. It's not a formal picture. Listen, we've got to get our instructors. Jimmy, you get over here. Marv, get over here. Booker, get over here. These are some of the folks that ended up giving the credit cards, ladies and gentlemen, for some of this stuff. Jill Marie, it's an informal, but.
Everybody ready? I need elbows down that are in front of me. That would be great. Ma'am, with the pink top. Ma'am, with the pink top in front. Great. Okay. One,
Nice to
two.
you at the start. You know, so.
1, 2, 3. Awesome. Thank you.
Good. I can't move my knees after being down there. A selfie?
Ready? Alright, we got it.
Yeah, good job. Marv and Booker and Jimmy Landis and Jill Marie, and who else was up here?
It has, Randy, but we made her, buddy. We got Lily. Thanks, Jay.
Okay, here comes Vicky. Go ahead and be seated for just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we just have a couple more things to do and we're going to dismiss. I'd like to ask Ava Stewart to come on up here to the front, please. Ava Stewart, please come to the front. Where's Ava at?
In the bathroom.
What? She's in the bathroom. Here comes Ava. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that we do here at Worldwide College of Auctioneering, if Ava is present, is we ask her to finish us off with a triple gainer somersault, double twist, etc. Because she's the only one in the room who can do that. Will you do that? That's not what it's called. Okay. Can you do it, Ava, for us? She's thinking, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. And it is completed right there. Good job. Will you stay up here with us? Where's Lily at? Get over here. Can we close the auction off with us? Come on over here. No. This one here is the one that's the thinker. I'll tell you that. Anyway, these are Joel and Marie and Tim Stewart's children, Lily and Ava. And they're wonderful little girls. I just got the biggest kick out of them this morning because they were back in the back at church. And it was 6 a.m. where they're from. And they're back there acting like they're awake. Let's put it that way. So, ladies and gentlemen, at Worldwide College of Auctioneering, we try to under-promise and over-deliver. That's our motto, number one. Number two is you're always welcome through our doors. No matter when you come, you're going to be welcome. In life, there's a beginning to everything and there's an end to everything. You began auction school, and then there's an end to auction school. That's today, graduation. And now there's another beginning. You're going to be beginning your auction career. And we hope that it's long and it's fruitful. We think a lot of you. The personal relationships that we make are very rewarding. Vicki and I have talked a lot about how rewarding the job she has as vice president, I have as president of Worldwide here. And so, ladies and gentlemen, June 2016 Worldwide College of Auctioneering class.
You are dismissed.
Ladies and gentlemen, drive safely on the way home. Tell your loved ones thank you for doing the work that they did for you while you were here. All you fathers, happy Father's Day. If you want to take a photo, we'll stay here as long to take any photos you want. Drive safely. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good day. Okay, women, come on up. We're going to do a women's photo. Women, come on up here. We got the chairs right here. We're going to do a women's photo.
Can all the under 21s and under 18s come up? Anybody that mom had a check-in with